Well, today I'm flying out to Germany. Gonna go to Oktoberfest. In about an hour, my plane boards. I'm flying into Frankfurt. It's gonna be a good time. All right, I'm boarding the plane, headed to my seat, and then we're on the way.
Beautiful view, left-hand side of the coastline.
All right, update time. So, the last 2 days I have not been doing as much filming as I should have been. Definitely needed to be focusing on that more than I have been. Going forward, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more. The last few days have just been spent in Munich, enjoying myself. There's a train going past right now. Yeah, just like enjoying the festival, seeing the city, gathering provisions together and things like that. I hiked for about 7 or 8 miles today, and my feet started to bother me pretty bad because of my torn ligament in my left ankle from my motorcycle accident back in April. It still bothers me, so I decided to take a train. It was only 10 USD, and then it took me from like the outskirts of Munich to a city called Gilching, and that's where I'm at currently. I kind of hiked to the outer edge of the city and followed the train tracks out, and then just found like a sparse, found some woods basically. So set up camp, cooking up dinner, and then probably just gonna read and relax for a little bit before I head to bed. Yeah, that's what I've been up to the last couple days. I haven't been doing the appropriate filming, but going forward I'm going to be, so that's where we're at. Today marks the start of the second day. I'm on my way from Gilching to a city called Wiebing. It's going to be a little over 20-kilometer walk, which is about 12 and a half, 13 miles. There's a pizza place in Wiebing that I intend to stop at for dinner, so I'm kind of making that my goal. Looking forward to that. This morning I wake up and I go, I'm thirsty. I want to get some water. And I bought this 1 liter bottle because I want to keep at least 2.5 liters on me, half a liter for cooking and then 2 liters for drinking or whatever if I need. And so I'm in the store and I buy this water. They have this water, right? I bought a half liter bottle of it the day before. No, it was yesterday. And I drank it, whatever. So I stopped off at the grocery store and I figured I'd buy some more. And this morning I wake up and I go to drink some, and it's sparkling water, dude. I'm like, are you serious? And it says in sodium sparkling after you translate it. I had no idea. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. It's a whole less liter of water I gotta walk with today. Lighten up my bag some. Gonna make some breakfast, pack up tent, and get the hell out of here. So that's what we got going on for today. All right, so we've officially made it a little bit further to Lucerne. I just made it to this lake here. Gonna try to see if I can camp. We're gonna see if that'll work. But yeah, here we are. Gonna try to set up, cook some food. I got some pork chops from the local grocery store. Gonna eat that for dinner and try to make the best of it. So that's where we're at. Checking with you guys in a little bit. All right, so cooking up some pork chops. These are marinated pork chops that I purchased, so I'm curious as to how these will taste, but I did bring some good old-fashioned American seasoning with me, so we won't be missing out. we're underway. And so, that brings me to the end of my second day on my journey through Germany. Alright, so I'm currently in the city of Wilchow, I think is how it's pronounced. There is nowhere to camp around here. There is some cool pizza places that I intend to try. It's a really beautiful city, but I gotta find somewhere where I can sleep, so I'm currently just looking for some places that are like considered lodging. But the first place I went to, they seem to be closed. I asked a local if they do that, because it says it's like a boarding house, but he said no. So I'm just gonna keep going, gonna keep looking. So that's kind of where we're at. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm eating some pizza. All right, well, I just stopped at the only other two places that were potentially even available to do lodging, and they're both closed. I don't know what I'm gonna do now because I was really banking on that. I'm just gonna have to hike out of the city now and try to find somewhere I can set up tent, because this city is way too dense, way too small for any of that to even be possible. So that's great. That's what I got going on. So yep. Okay, well, things have taken a bit of an unexpected turn. All of the hotels that I intended to stay at are all closed. So now I'm gonna do some urban camping in the middle of a city, trying to find a patch of grass that's not too near a road so I don't get awoken by police in the morning. That's kind of where I'm at. Hopefully I can just find somewhere that's gonna be chill and won't be lead to too many problems in the morning. I'll update you guys in the morning, I guess. All right, so wasn't able to stay in that town either. Couldn't find a spot that seemed reasonable or safe, so I just hopped on a train to the next city. This one's a far bigger city, so I'm thinking finding a hotel that'll actually be open should be like actually reasonable and feasible. So we'll see, but update you guys in a bit. All right, little update on the hotel situation. I was in Buchloe yesterday. I went there and went to 3 or 4 different hotels. They were all closed. So I asked around, tried to see if I could find somewhere I could sleep while I was there, and there was no options. I was starting to kind of like run out of ideas of what to do, so I just decided to hop on a train and go to the next city. There was supposedly a hotel that was supposed to be open there. That was in Wimmenen. I don't remember the name of the city exactly, but it's something like that. And that place was also closed. By that point, it was starting to get dark, so I was literally like, I had no options. So I got some food, hung out for a little bit, tried to figure out somewhere I could stay, but there wasn't anything there. It was just too dense a city. It was like I was like off a highway exit. It's kind of ridiculous. So I saw that there was one last train running at 11:20 p.m. So I went down to the train station, caught that train, took it west again to the next big city, where I was like, I purposely went to the next like bigger city out of like all the ones I'd been to, because I was like, dude, I gotta be able to find somewhere where I can stay. I arrived here, it was about a little after 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. or whatever, it was midnight basically. I walked to this hotel that it's called the JG Hotel. I walked here and was like, all right, well, I'll just sleep outside this hotel until they open and then try to get a room like as early as possible. And it was about 2:30 a.m. and I'm just freezing my ass off sitting in front of this place waiting for it to open, not being able to get any sleep whatsoever. So then I find that there's like a little patch of grass between the hotel and like this like parking garage. And so I followed back towards the like back behind area of the hotel. I literally just got out my tarp, my sleeping pad, and my sleeping bag, set all that shit up, and then I managed to sleep for probably 4 hours. It was a bit warmer because my sleeping bag's pretty nice. And then I was woken up at about 7 a.m. to some people doing some unloading and stocking of the grocery store that was also right there. And then I noticed that there was a lady who was like going in and out the back door of the hotel. And so I was like, hey, is the place open? Can I book a room? She told me to come inside. So I put on my boots, went up in there, and was able to book a room for the night, or rather the day. Yeah, I've been sleeping like a bear. I'm just getting up now. Gonna go to the grocery store, try to get some food, and then figure out my route for tomorrow. Yeah, kind of hectic situation. Didn't really know where I was gonna sleep at last night. Glad it all got resolved. And this room, hella nice. This hotel, very nice. Back home, this shit would cost me like $150, $200 easily. It came out to $110 USD total. So I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, that's where we're at, and then catch up with you guys tomorrow. All right, we're leaving the hotel, getting on the road again. I'm gonna go stop over at the grocery store, get some water, some snacks, some things like that, and then hit the road. So that's where we're at. Herbs. Fucking drinking herbs.
Dankeschön.
All right, got some breakfast. They have this thing over here where it's like a chicken cutlet on a roll. It's like €4, so pretty good breakfast item, I think. But gonna eat this thing, figure out what trains are running west towards Lucerne, and try to get on the road. Just stopped off at the grocery store, got some water, some snacks. Other than that, we're chilling. All right, so I'm currently waiting for a train that's gonna take me to Zurich, Switzerland, and then from there I'm maybe either a bus ride or a couple days walk to Lucerne. So we've almost made it. I'm getting pretty excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing this monument. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, I guess I'll update you guys when I reach Zurich. So that's where we're at. All right, well, we've officially reached Zurich. I made it to this campground, set up my tent, and then just gonna try to get some sleep. I might make some ramen or something tonight. I'm not sure, a little hungry, but we'll see. Yeah, I guess I'll update you guys in the morning, show you the camp setup. All right, so I'm currently on my way back from a bar. I went to a bar called it's called O'Callahan's Pub. I got a Guinness IPA, first time ever trying it. Pretty damn good. It's It's pretty close to dark. If I had to say, it'd probably be dark in the next like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, so just gonna head back to camp, hang out for a little bit, and go to bed. But yeah, that's what we got going on. All right, I'm about to get on a bus, head to the center of Zurich. There's an old Protestant church there that I intend to see. Yeah, so I'll update you guys when I'm there. I try to get some drone footage of the church. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so walking through the streets of Zurich. Dude, they have these Red Bulls that they sold out of in America a couple years back. They got them over here, so you know how to go and get some of those. I'm just currently I'm on my way back to the campsite. Gonna stop off at the grocery store, get some groceries, get some like chicken. I think I'm gonna try to do fry up some chicken, like that, and some noodles. And yeah, so that's just kind of been the events of the day. Beautiful city. Would love to live here, but man. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Made it back to the camp. About to cook up some dinner. I got some chicken breasts here. Gonna bread those, fry them up, and make some pasta to go with them. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. I think it will. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Seasoning up these pieces of chicken. I got some seasoning from home. Go ahead and put some of that on there. Some of that on there, and then got a box of breadcrumbs. Gonna fry these up, and hopefully they turn out pretty good. I think they will. All right, so gotta bread them up. About to eat dinner. This is what I got. I fried up some chicken, made some ramen, did that together. Hoping it's gonna be pretty good. I think it will. But yeah, Zurich was a lot of fun today. Getting those drone shots was pretty cool. Tomorrow, I'll be headed out, trying to head to Lucerne. Really hoping that just goes over well and get on a train, get there, find a place to sleep. But I'll update you guys when I'm getting on the train tomorrow. All right, well, I'm currently in the city of Lucerne. I made it. I got here a day ago. I did decide to stay in a hostel because the weather was supposed to be kind of rainy, but weather seems pretty clear. Just went to the grocery store, got some stuff to make some nachos later tonight. Looking forward to that. And then, yeah, you guys gotta see this crazy ass in hostel I'm staying in. I'll try to see if I can get a video of it later. It's pretty nuts. But it's super beautiful view. It's just the setup of it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'll see if I can get like a walkthrough video of it later. But yeah, so then tomorrow we'll go see the Lion of Lucerne, and then after that I gotta figure out what I got going on. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Alright, so I'm back at the hostel that I'm staying at. About to cook up some tacos and make some nachos. I think those will turn out pretty good. I was able to find everything I needed at the grocery store, which was pretty cool. So, yeah, there we are. All right, so got those nachos finished up. These came out pretty good. I was kind of surprised I was able to find everything in the grocery stores over here because they're in like little niche sections, like tortillas, corn chips, things like that. They had like a really small section of the store for things like this, and I was really surprised they even had it at all. But I got lucky. I was able to make up some good ass food. So it's currently raining here in Lucerne, a little chilly out, but yeah, so food is good. I got one more night here at the hostel I'm staying at, and then tomorrow I'll be trying to head to the Lion of Lucerne, check out the monument. That's kind of what we got going on. Might go, they got a jacuzzi here, so might try to get in the water in a little bit since it's cold out. That'll be nice. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. All right, so just waking up. Stayed at a campsite last night in Lucerne, Switzerland. I've got one more night here. The weather is a little like, you know, a little cloudy out today, so I think I'm gonna go and try and do the Lion tomorrow. That's the plan, because I want it to be nice and clear when I go out there and see it. So gonna just check out the city today, see if I can find anywhere where I can set up camp, because I don't really like spending money to have somewhere to sleep. That shit kind of sucks. It was I paid 50 Swiss franc to get this campsite for 2 nights. I mean, it's kind of just whatever, you know. Go see the city today, check out the Lion of Lucerne tomorrow, and then yeah, and then we're on to the next destination. I am currently walking across Chapel Bridge. It's constructed in the 14th century. They have all of these really amazing paintings. Here, let me go back and show you guys some of them. They have these really amazing paintings that are like all of like the families and the wealthy of the time period. Because this was built in the 14th century. You know, like all of these families, like they paid for these paintings to be done. And unfortunately, as you can see, there was a fire in 1993 that unfortunately burned a lot of the bridge. They lost a lot of them, but there are some really cool ones still. Yeah, this bridge is beautiful. There's even a tower here. This tower was built before the bridge was in the 13th century, and it was used as an archive, a prison, like a place for they, you know, store money and things like that, and then also like a torture chamber, apparently. Pretty crazy. But yeah, this bridge is absolutely beautiful. These paintings are awesome. Yeah, it's got a really cool history. It served as a defensive point for the canal to the city back in the day, and then now it's just like a landmark to Lucerne's history. So it's really beautiful. All right, I'm walking up to the Lion of Lucerne. I've been wanting to get to this monument the entire trip. This has been like one of the star places I've been trying to go. Really looking forward to showing you guys how cool this fucking place is. Oh my god, it's even crazier in real life. Honestly, this is insane. Here, check this out. Okay, that's not that great, but I'll definitely make sure to have some cool clips in there of it, because man, this thing is spectacular. Well, we finally made it. This has been a major destination for this trip for me for a long time, ever since I first, you know, found out about this monument. I was very much interested in coming and seeing it in real life. I mean, as you can see, it's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. It's something like out of a movie, I swear. This monument is dedicated to 760 Swiss Guard who died in the French Revolution protecting I think it's the Tuileries Palace in France. the French revolutionaries stormed the castle, and the Swiss Guard were mercenaries at the time who were just, getting paid to protect the palace. The revolutionaries stormed it, and they fought valiantly, but they were unable to successfully hold out the enemy. One of the captains was on leave in his hometown of Lucerne, Switzerland, and when he found out about his men dying, in the storming of the castle, he got together with the citizens of his hometown, a lot of the men that he had served with coming from this city, and they dedicated this monument to them. And I mean, this is, like I said, it's been a place that I've been trying to come for a very long time. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think we'll go ahead and end the video here. It's probably been dragging on long enough, and so I guess I will see you guys in the next one.